Daniel Amen is he's done a lot with brain imaging, and it's fascinating the work that he has done on helping people literally heal physical trauma in the brain. He talks about the concept of ants, and he likened it to a situation when he'd had a long day in his practice. As a psychiatrist, he'd spent time with someone who'd recently gone through a divorce, was going through a divorce, another person who was battling depression, and another person who had just come off of a drug overdose. And it was like a really heavy day in his practice. And he's like, I just couldn't wait to get home and unplug and go into my kitchen and cook a great steak and have a meal and relax. And he said, I opened the door and went into my kitchen, and literally my kitchen was infested and crawling with ants everywhere. And he said, as I was dealing with that situation, having just come from those serious emotional issues in my practice, it hit me all of a sudden, like, what I'm seeing in my kitchen is no different than what happens in a lot of people's brains. Their minds are just filled with ants, automatic, negative thoughts. I'm just going to get, he talks about 7 different categories of these thoughts. I'm just going to mention 3 that I think can really feed into fear. First one he calls the all or nothing ant, preferring to speak in terms of always or never, all or none, and everyone or every time. It's black or white, thinking with no room for nuance or gray. So that's one thing, one of the biggest steps in growing in this area is just becoming more consciously aware of the actual narrative. One of the things I do in coaching is just have people record. I have my own journal where I record my own negative chatter. Do you hear yourself using those absolute terms of always, never, every, ever? Those extreme examples, that's kind of moving out into dangerous territory there. Or just the bad ants, unable to see anything good or positive in the world, taking positive experiences or situations and turning them into negative ones. It's kind of like being a Cleveland Browns fan. We're able to snatch defeat out of the jaws of victory, if you know what I'm saying. It's just the bad ants, or fortune teller ants. And that is, they think they know what will happen in the future. But did you ever notice what kind of prognosticators they are? Only focused on projecting negative outcomes that have little basis in reality. Automatic negative thoughts.
Hey, thanks again for watching today's video. And before you go to the bottom of the screen, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure you go to billcoxcoaching.com, sign up for our regular newsletter to help you move from success to significance and lead your life in such a way that you live a legacy. Have a great day.